We're here today to talk about a hydraulic pin actuation kit on a hydraulic coupler for a Lugong 848H. So first off, I'd like to start by making the distinction that this is not a third spool. This kit is tapped into the pilot system and runs the coupler only. So what I mean by that is it runs just those two lines that have the protection on them, come down and run just the coupler cylinder. So I'm going to get the operator to start it. He's going to reach up, hit the pins. Alan's going to hit the button. Got to pull the pins out, so as long as his finger's on the button, so I'm going to give him the signal to take it off. And when his hands are off, the pressure's going to lock the coupler. When his hands are on the button, it's unlocking. So right now his hands are off, and then now his hands are on the button, and that's the distinction. That's where the safety part of this kit comes in. So now we're in the cab of the Lugong 848H, and I'm going to give, Al's going to start it and operate it from the cab just to give you an idea of what it looks and feels like here in the cab. So again, when his finger's on the button, it's unlocking. So it's kind of a safety switch you kind of have to pull down and push. So right now the button, it would be unlocked. So you'd operate and get into your bucket, and then when your hand comes off it, the pressure is back on to lock the coupler. And the distinction is that there's always pressure, and that's what makes this kit safe. Before we end this segment on the overall look and feel of the hydraulic pin actuation kit, thought I'd just make sure that there's a distinction between our kit and the auxiliary kit. So our kit are these two lines that are come down. They come down and go, whoops, and go in to our pin actuation cylinder. The auxiliary lines are on both sides of the bell crank, and these are these lines which come down and loop down through the pivot and end up here. And on this one, we didn't install the other line because this is just for demonstration purposes, but this one would also loop down and end here.